What up, guys? This is Blights. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Another week has closed. And I do want to apologize because I said last video at the end that I'd stream potentially Saturday or would stream Saturday. I didn't. And for that, I apologize. I got too drunk. It was with the lads on comms. We sort of bantered and I didn't stream, so apologies for that. I want to say that I will be streaming tomorrow for the Assault Frigate FFA. No promises on that, but I do want to perhaps do it. It's going to be painful, man. FFAs are always painful, especially now that they're going to be in assault frigates, which are super tanky. But we'll see. We might stream it. I just want to do enough in this event to get on the leaderboard to get the rewards. I'm not going for top 3 this time, especially on an event like that. I might go for the next one when it's like 3v3 destroyer, which would be good fun. But anyway, this video, not too much crazy content, boys. RT Dramiel, new RT Dramiel fit, which is pretty nice. It's cheaper than the autocannon one we do, because I don't do abyssals on it. It's relatively cheap. We do a Fenny web and the AB. The AB is quite cheap, but the web costs a little pretty penny. It's about 150 mil fit, under 2 signal line, which is convenient for getting past most gate camps and stuff. But I have lost this to a gate camp this week and a Hugin, which I may or may not get my revenge on. But yeah, don't bang too much on the under 2 signal line thing. Of course, I'm in Genos for this. I always rock Genos, but then look at it. It has a 27 kilometer fall off, doing about 200-ish DPS. It's quite nice. It's nice. You're speedy. You're speedy, but of course you need to worry about MWD things. But yeah. Also, 149 solo kills this week, averaging 21 solo kills a day. So we are setting a really good pace for that 10k solo kills at the end of this year. If we keep that up, I don't think I'll be able to keep that up, but hopefully we can keep around there. So dudes, I'm going to stop mumbling. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. And, yes. Okay, for our first fight, it's just a chill little 1v1 against Barfram. He's a nudie. Dragoons are always a very rough fight for a Catalyst, but thankfully he doesn't have an AB or like a prop to get him out of his void range, or our void range. So set at 1k here. You see, turn my MWD off to conserve some cap, and I don't actually rep in that fight. You notice how low in cap I am? If I repped during that fight, he would have potentially won that. So, but thankfully, because we have a lot of hull buffer, I survived. Now, this was incredibly spooky. I should have done this in hindsight. Okay, I slide into all these frigates. They have a griffin, like, slashers on top of me. If any of these... They are MWD, actually. The slashers MWD. But if these guys were more on top of it and got a web and MWD, like, right on top of me at the get-go, I would have been so dead here, especially how long it takes me to get unjammed from the griffin. If I was tackled on a beacon, I would probably not get unjammed, but since I'm pulling range from the griffin here, that's probably why I wasn't getting so many jams. So I'm trying to kill Slasher. Another jam. Griffins are fantastic, by the way. Basically just... I should really be aligning out as opposed to just going in a random direction here. Basically trying to lock the Slasher again, get him murdered. And Curses is slowly getting into range too. Punisher is also really close there. Griffin's, of course, getting closer. It's actually a really, really scary fight, this. I've got long point from the Punisher on me. Great. At this point, though, since the Griffin's so close, I should have really turned on that. Not necessarily turned, but start shooting it with my arty, which I do end up doing, so I'll be noticing a bit late. I should have been shooting him for quite some time. And then try and maybe lock in Curses or the Punisher and web it off me, which I do so, whilst also trying to apply damage to the Griffin. Another mistake here I make is I don't have a point on the Griffin or the Curses, and they all warp out. But that was still a really nice little fight. Got a slasher kill, and it was spooky. Very spooky. For this fight, Firetail and Rifter, another incredibly scary fight. I checked out Firetail's guns to see what he was. He appeared to be autocannons. I'm going to keep him at 12k here. We've got a Fenny web, which I think is reaching out to 13, which is perfect in 1 point. Had this been an MWD autocannon Firetail, it would have been rough. But wasn't. Oh, I think it was actually. But we burn our web. He escapes. I'm really disappointed in myself. Approaching Rifter. Get him tackled. In fact, we were faster than him, so he's not escaping. Keep him at 15k to get his fall off, and just slowly blast away, boys. But yeah, this. I'm a little bit. I don't really care so much about losing these Dramiels because they're a lot cheaper and less effort to, you know, create than the autocannon ones where I need to do like abyssals and stuff. I don't need the abyssals, but I want to do abyssals with the autocannon ones. And this is another really like crazy or scary fight for something like this. This is an RD Thrasher, and I believe he has faction ammo loaded. What I generally want to do, you see I'm orbiting him at 25k here. Thrasher's held to like 11k optimal, 22 fall off, I think. So you're going to get an occasional little hit out of that range. If they had depleted uranium, it'd been probably unwinnable. Unless maybe I orbit them close and then let my drones kill them. That might be the play. But I think he's one of those ABG web Thrashers, which would be a bit rough for me. But you see, I come back in, slowly plinking away at him, hoping he does get a good hit here, because I don't have much buffer left. But we do get it, as his registry buddy comes in, which I, of course, run from. Do you have any comments? Again, dude, actually, like, a lot of these fights are really scary, because these dudes being MWD web comets. An MWD web comet can easily solve this, just because we don't have the scram to turn off their MWD. We have the long point. So I'm trying to double click away from said individuals, which I'm of course terrible at. You can see that I just had a bad time, boys. But I'm doing it semi-okay. They both do get a web on me at this point. Thankfully I probably built the range from one of them, webbing off the other gent. Well, I was continuously trying to DPS our enemy Comet. But this is when I think they both get a web on me and it gets a little bit spicy. Because if they both have web, both AB on top of me, they do have range control, but thankfully kill that Comet, ideal. And then I have full range control of this very Comet. And it seems like it's going well for me so far. I think I've kind of got this like in the bag. The Thrasher's far off, so he's not going to whore or get into range quick enough. I do see an Algos in D-scan, I'm like, dude, don't do it! Don't do it! He comes in, it's Xiling. I'm like, alright, nah, he's a good dude, right? We're friends. He won't whore me. He won't ruin this beautiful 1v1 that I'm having with this Comet. He starts yellow boxing me. Fantastic Xiling. So I start aligning out. He puts his drones on me, I think. It does. He does. And we warp off. So yeah, GF to this, guys. Range is also sweet, gentlemen. Just a humble little kestrel inside this large plex, which I thought would just be that with my little Dramule. He killed my Dramule! Dude, I was so annoyed. I thought I'd be able to warp off. I waited until I was at 0 MS as well. So I had that advice before that you can still get locked if you're still slowing down and then you initiate warp, but the nerve of some people, dude. Recon camping in 2021, boys. Hate them. So I get initial tackle with my worm. On my ult, I've got signable incoming. He does seem to be pulling range at this point, but I think he ends up burning a web. He's MWD or something, because I end up screaming into range. I'm atrocious at this multi-box thing as well. You see that I'm probably going to burn out stuff as well, but thankfully he's done it as well, so he's probably not ideal at it either. But it gives me enough time to get a signable on top of this gent, and potentially get in range. He is slowly pulling range from my worm, but I get a point, and that's pretty much GG at this point, especially if he's killed his MW. No, he hasn't, because he's still going 1.5, unless he turned it off or something. I don't know, boys. I made a mistake somewhere. I get into DPS range. This symbol does crazy DPS. He's armor tanked. He's dead. My worm is probably going to die as well, but I warp him out. And we get revenge, which is oh so nice. But the unfortunate thing is my dram basically costs almost the same as this Hugin. God damn it. But nevertheless, GF to this guy.
Malediction going for you?
Ooh, a catalyst. That's not good.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
no, he's pretty bad to get the catalyst.
No,
like
get away, get away, get away. Might actually get the Thrasher.
Rip.
Come on, Thrash it. Catalyst, do the thing.
He worked.
He doesn't want it.
What's that malediction doing?
Don't know.
Oh, it's the same group as Hecades. Be careful.
Oh shit, run away.
Oh, is it? Oh, that is dangerous, by the way. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! No! I might be fucked here in a month.
Best of luck to them, I'm snaked by.
I'm not! No! Are they FWD? Oh, they're fucking FWD. Your boy is so fucked. Your boy is so fucked.
Come on, let's just go kill them.
Help me!
I'm coming to kill him.
What you doing, Blight?
I don't know, I wasn't expecting it. If they aggress me, I'd be fine. They're not keeping up with me just yet, but they will get into range, but I can wipe them off if they don't have webs.
Where are you?
Oscar, get help me! They will eventually get into range. I can't whip them yet. Okay, this is not ideal. Oh yeah, you're dead. Your boy's dead. Definitely
Ooh,
dead.
that's not good.
Oh, I'm up there with my Loki.
I'm running. I was able to horn him though, so you need to kill him now. I'm an idiot, dude! I could have lined out and warped off. I didn't realize the valley peeled rage. That Vigil fleet had like 60 kill marks. That actually had sentimental value, that Vigil, but I was an idiot. I would love to include the comms on this. I think we are like 3 or 4 Brutixes. Which is a fair-ish fight against this little gang. I had to cloak first, like a mad lad, to get the fight started. They're still on the other side. I'm in a hull Brutix. But yeah, I could include the comms because I had some banging beats on the go. As in copyright and all that, you know, YouTube's not very keen for it. So I'm ramming, I'm going for the exec. You see that I have a hard time, what's it called, applying to this gen. I should cut MWD once it's in range and then keep him at further range than 2.5k. That's my mistake. But the boys are coming in. Everyone's aggressed. They're going for B first, of course. So I'm just going to hull tank them like a mad. Then hopefully the boys are going to start killing things. I'm eating all the rapid light charges from the carry call. I'm hoping to tank more than what I am. They are killing me fairly quickly. But fine, I'm able to actually apply to this exec. He's getting reps from the other logi. But he goes down. Try and horn the Omen. I don't know if I get that in time. I'm half tank at this point, so I just want to horn stuff before I die, basically. So I expect to die, so I'm like, alright, let's just get some pouring done of these caracals before I go down and get some more kill mills. And I think that's the only thing we lost. Nax was close to dying, but he MG'd out. And then didn't lose anyone else. It was just me. But this is a really nice brawl. I think this is RVB. So GF to those guys. It was a good little brawl. And yeah, hope to see you guys around some other time. Bye boys! That's the end of our video. We didn't get into too crazy. That breaks fight was actually a good banter. I think it was like yesterday or the day before. That was cool. But yeah, I want to say I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm up to these days. So I might be streaming. Feel free to catch me tomorrow for some streaming or something. FFA, I'll hate my soul. I don't know. I might not stream it though, so I don't 100% thing it. But also want to mention the congregation is how you pronounce it, is recruiting. Feel free to join the public channel. I think the requirements are have like all sub gaps in your main and have like a dreadalt. So if that excites you and you want to be like all piratey and stuff, the congregation is recruiting. So feel free to drop into the public channel and ask the recruiter some question. I'm not a recruiter. I'm just putting the information out there, so don't like ask me for recruitment stuff. But we're recruiting, so get in here. There'll be banter. There'll be things and battle. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, boys. I shall catch you Friday, next Thursday, or maybe potentially tomorrow if I end up streaming. And he's coming to watch it. Okay, what's up, Molly boys? Enjoy weekend.